Hey everyone, this is my first time doing a voiceover video. I found something interesting and wanted to share it with you. You guys might have seen my last Assassin's Creed Shadows benchmarking video where I tested low, medium and high settings. Today I came across a game called Half-Life 2 RTX which is currently free on Steam. You can grab it now if you are interested. After installing it, the game asked me to update my GPU driver. Now if you have been following my benchmarks, you might have noticed that I have not updated my GPU driver in a while. It's the same version in every overlay. That's because I personally believe that game and GPU companies intentionally reduce the performance of older GPUs to push newer ones. A few months ago, I tested Dragon Age and found that the latest driver actually gave me lower FPS than my older one. So my previous GPU driver version was 566.14 released last year on November 12th. The newer version 572.83 was released recently. So I try to stick to older drivers unless I am forced to update, like today. After installing the latest driver, I decided to test Assassin's Creed Shadows again, and in some areas I was actually getting less FPS. Since I still had my old benchmark video, I recreated the exact same test with the latest driver and compared them. To keep things fair, I restarted the game every time I changed a setting. Every time I opened the game, a pop-up message appeared telling me that my older GPU driver was not supported and needed an update. At first I ignored it, but eventually I decided to update. Since my GPU driver was now officially supported, I should have expected better FPS. Now let's take a look at the result. In the first scenario, you can see that the game is giving significantly lower FPS on medium settings with the latest driver. At this spot, FPS dropped even on low settings. In the second scenario, FPS again dropped on medium settings with the latest driver. In the third scenario, low settings initially provided better FPS with the latest driver, but not for long. Soon, FPS evened out on both drivers at low settings, while on medium settings, the older driver still performed better. In the fourth scenario, the newer driver delivered better FPS on low settings. On medium, the performance remained almost the same, but on high settings, the latest driver gave a noticeable FPS boost. In the final scenario, both medium and high settings had nearly identical FPS. However, on low settings, the older driver performed about 10% better. At this time, you can see an FPS boost on high settings with the latest driver. Personally, I think GPU companies optimize newer drivers for higher settings, but with only 4GB of VRAM on this RTX 3050 Ti, playing this game on high settings isn't just practical. I have never made a video like this before, so I would love to hear your thoughts. But personally, after seeing this result, I think I am rolling back to my older driver.